Yeah. I think we're live
We
right
are.
now.
I need to look professional. I need to
Yeah.
retweet me.
So yeah,
Okay, there we go.
and we have some peoples behind us. Welcome to the Pokemon White 2 race from the ESA. And
Posted on the Speed Gaming channel.
yeah, and that's probably this run will probably be a little bit different that you expect if you already saw the Pokemon White 2 experience, because of the very beginning of the run we have to do a very RNG manipulations, and because we don't want to do reset and reset and reset at the beginnings, we just Retro can just show the very first beginning of the
So I'm gonna
runs. Yeah,
disconnect my second DS and then put it into my other DS with capture.
we will just show the very beginning of the games with another cartridge, with a black cartridge, I think also.
Yes, yeah, this is gonna be Black 2.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna show how to do it. Like, this is my date that I have to set because of RNG manip. Set it to a specific date and then a specific time. In my case, that is 7:12. Then I do like that. Then you have to boot up the game at a specific time. And for me, that's 8 seconds. So I have to press the A button at 7 right here. Press specific buttons, which for me is the right button on the D-pad, and X and A throughout this screen and this screen. Then when this one appears, I can start meshing. And this is Black 2, I know. It's fine. And this screen looks different.
Yeah.
Looks pretty nice.
So
it's just a regular introduction with Professor Juniper here, the professor of the region, introducing us to the whole concept and the world of Pokemon, I guess. Showing off this Chinchino that cannot be shiny compared to...
Yeah.
So I'm picking the girl, and Ætienne picked the boy. So I'm gonna name myself one character because it's faster. I'm gonna delete 3 of the letters from my rival's name, Hugh, so he's named H instead. And then I would be able to look at the bottom right screen where there's a little clock. Depending on where that clock is pointing, I know if I hit my right RNG seed. And that is something called timer 0. In this game there are 6 different timer 0s, and I need to hit a specific one. So it's basically, when you're looking for your own seed, it's trial and error. And you gotta make sure you gotta get a consistent seed. And sometimes, yeah, it's like pure RNG. You can't really control it. Just have to reset until you get it. Like, it's different from all different. It's different from all.
For all different MAC address, for all different combinations of DS and the configurations.
Yeah,
this is also why it's pretty. You have to spend a lot of times to construct your own RNG manipulations, because there is nothing the same for every runner or every combination of DS and cartridge.
Yeah, all DSs are unique, have a unique RNG for this specific generation.
Yeah.
It's not the same with the Generation 4. It's all set RNG with all DSs. It's only Gen 5 where it's unique.
So to explain to what we do that, I will just waiting Retro to coming in the next screen, and we will begin the timer. I'm sorry. We will begin the timer when we press the first tackles at the very first fight. So, yeah, just have to be careful about that.
Thank you.
The race will begins when we make the first tackles, but in a classic speedruns, normally the times begins when we launch the games.
Oh god.
So that will be not legitimate timers. Oh.
Professional, by the way. Lost my cable. No
Yeah.
audio.
Nobody will. So this is a Hugh.
Or H. Just H.
Or H, yeah.
Easier to pronounce.
It's all rivals.
And his little sister that plays, like, not as significant as of a role.
And for the person who who play Pokemon Black and White, or probably saw our race at the last ESA during the ESA winter, the events of the Black and White 2 happens 2 years after the events of Black and White. in the same regions with same towns, not the same Pokemon, because in Black and White there is only the Pokemon of the 5 generations. That's not the case in Black and White 2, because there is the Pokemon of all of the generation immediately at the beginning of the runs, like we can see, because we will use one of them. Is just here? Yeah.
So when you route out your own RNG here, you gotta, like, RNG is progressing whenever you walk through the town, like I just did, up to Bianca here. So you gotta align yourself with the RNG to make sure you get the right Tepic with the right nature. Because as soon as you boot up the game and stay consistent in your movement, then it's always gonna have the right IVs, but nature's gonna be different if you do different movement or just stay a little bit slow when you walk up here. So a lot of routing goes into this, and that's what makes this run really unique, because you gotta route everything out yourself and you get really attached to it.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me, and that's why I've been running this for a really long time now, because I really enjoy this run.
I also really enjoy this run because I really love RNG manipulations things to understand how the game works, and Gen 5 is pretty awesome about that, because all is unique for your own DS, but also all can be really clearly manipulated in a very precise way if you spend times to doing stuff, for example in emulator or testing things.
So now we're entering the fight that we have been waiting for here, because when we see our Tepic, we know if it's the right one or not.
Yeah.
In our case, they're both a female, and female is a lower chance of actually being female, so it's a good way to tell if it's the right Tepic or not. And obviously this is not a runnable Tepic, so I'm gonna change console now back to
come back to the White 2. We also use the White 2 cartridge instead of the Black 2 to do these runs, because White 2, especially for example during plasma fights and plasma, later the events are way faster. Most of the puzzles are way faster, especially in plasma sections. So if you're ready for the timer, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Nice crit.
You already got a crit?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Against myself.
So normally this fight during 4 turns, you know.
Unless if you get a crit on the Yashiwat, then it can be 2 turns. If you get the range, but it's usually 3 turns when you get a crit. Unless you get really lucky. English, easy. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just heard the words Retro's gonna lose. Thanks. that messes the RNG up. Please. It's gonna be used for like an hour. It's fine. So RNG is, or in this case, in this game, it's called Pit RNG. Pit RNG is advancing whenever there's moving NPCs. So, like, in this case right now, we're in a cutscene basically with a lot of text boxes, so NPCs don't move in this sequence. But whenever, as soon as we get out of the dialogues here, then NPCs will start moving, and Pit RNG will start advancing as well. So we have to stay really consistent with our movement to make sure that we are still on the cycle.
We also really hope that the PID RNG, honestly, we don't really know if it's have an impact, but because we're waiting a lot after making the seed of this, the initial RNG manipulation of this run, we hope that the switching of the day times will not influence the RNG.
I'm just afraid it's gonna be like that, because there's the day-night cycle in this game, and different Pokemon show up depending on what time of the day it is. I can check it in my NPC movement if I have it. Looks like I have it. Nice. Got the right NPC movement, that's good. But the real test will show up when I have to go through the tall grass.
I think I already messed up, to be honest.
Oof.
I missed my very first goal. So that will be not an issue, because there is many different way to. There is different backups, honestly, in even if we don't get the extended manipulations. That is just make the run a little bit slower.
So this is a catching tutorial, by the way. We can't really do anything. We can only mash to make some of the moves go faster, but this is Bianca just showing off how to catch Pokemon, which clearly we don't know because we never played Pokemon before.
Yeah.
And catching Pokemon is going to be important pretty soon when
Oh, yeah.
we have to catch our slaves, which are also RNG manipulated.
In this run, we need slave for three specific
HM,
HM. A fly, of course, to be fast, and also surf and strafe.
Looks like I'm on. Yeah, I'm still good.
Oh my god, am I still good too?
I recognize my NPC movement, so everything looks good to me, so I should be able to...
Me too, but I did an extra step, so I'm not
Oof.
sure. So yeah, normally in a PB attempt, this first half an hour is yeah, it's pretty
It's pretty intense,
yeah,
because
pretty
you
intense.
gotta
My-
make sure that you do the same movement all the time, and if you mess up one step, then it's pretty much over with the RNG manip.
My RNG manip is 100% over. So anyway, let's go play the real game.
Let's play video games.
let's play the real video games.
First trainer fight.
Yeah.
It's a terror.
By the way, the RNG manipulation is not influenced by what's going on in fights, actually. The games is really well separated between those two moments, the fight and the overworld. So fighting things doesn't have any influence to the RNG manipulations in this screen, for example.
The only thing battles do with RNG is that they shuffles the IV RNG, which is basically what changes IVs on wild Pokemon. So the slaves we're going to encounter are always going to have different IVs because of the battles just shuffling like that. Ooh, nice crit.
Another crit.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have many part of the...
So
yeah.
now Pidove should show up right here. And what's fun about this Pidove is that it's level 2, Serious Nature, which is neutral. And I have a 1 in 16 chance of knocking it out in one hit. With Tackle, so let's see. Didn't happen. Cool. I'm happy now. And now this is like 96% chance of getting in the Pokeball. It has happened twice in one day that it broke out. Actually, like 2 streams in a row, I think, where it broke out of the like 3 or 4% Pokeball.
This Pidove is pretty, it's pretty strong. By the way, I'm ahead right now. Hey.
Whoa, cheater. I'm just too busy here catching Pokemon.
So yeah, because I definitely messed up my RNG manipulation. I know that because of the movement of the NPC. I skipped the Pidove here, and I will go for Zubat later during the run. That's a good backup.
And if you decide to run this game and route everything out, like on this route you gotta RNG manipulate a Psyduck, you're gonna spend a lot of time here because you pick up an item in this place, and picking up an item with the A press is not consistent at all.
Yeah.
Unless if you're always frame perfect, which is not humanly possible. So you're gonna spend a lot of time in this range and listen to the really good music, I guess.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say it was their favorite music. I think it was Echo who said that he really liked this music, but he doesn't run this game, so...
I'm not very original because my favorite music in this generation is in this game is the champion music.
Yeah,
so
me too.
Oh, Psyduck, please. That's 100% RNG right now. No.
Unovi and Wooloo.
So fights, when you trigger a fight, it doesn't need it. That lose you 12 seconds in this game. So yeah, You can also RNG manipulate the game to doesn't trigger extra fights, so it's gonna be pretty useful. Yeah, I pass. You can also manipulate spinners, but once again my RNG is broke, so we'll do it. Hey, I passed it.
Yeah,
So
some spinners react to you running, but this spinner doesn't for some reason,
that's weird.
which is great because we like to go fast.
Oh yeah, we have probably to explain what is spinner. A spinner, it's a trainer that turns around randomly, and that can be very dangerous because of course you will lose times. And Retro got the Psyduck. Wah, wah. So why a Psyduck? Because Psyduck is pretty useful because it can learn Surf and Strap. So
Let's burn!
oh damn, oh damn.
I'm not sure if burning actually increases
Yeah, that's increased.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Got
There
it.
we go.
Got all my slaves. Don't need to catch anything else but the main switch in the after an hour or so.
So
Wow.
I have to.
No, I just gotta keep the manip going with spinner manip and counter manip. That's the first A press. So now I don't know which frame I'm on, but luckily I have routed this out, so whichever frame that I hit, I always get no encounters if I do the same movement all the time. Go. Now we just gotta save this little doggo being kidnapped.
Oh damn.
So sad.
Ah.
Meanwhile, Ætienne is counting sheeps. Already wants to sleep. I don't mind that.
Oh what?
Yeah,
A beat off into that's a good honestly that's a good one. I can take it. But I really need for a Marep right now. I will check that.
So to explain a little bit about the story, our rival Hugh is pretty mad because his sister's Purloin got stolen, and then he's like, "Oh, I bonked! God dang it!" Pretty mad at people who also loses their Pokemon. Like they lost their Herdier in on the ranch, and they didn't really make a big deal out of it. But Hugh he did because he was afraid that it might be gone forever. Okay, I am on frame 2, which is the bad frame. I have 2 YOLO encounters. That is fun.
Yes.
Surreal.
So that's not a Psyduck.
It's not.
But I will definitely lose times. But that's fine. That's 100% fine. And also good damage.
Bonkers.
Honestly, I broke my RNG manipulation very early. But I don't lose. I don't get punished too much for this. That's 100% fine. Just have to catch up Retro right now because I'm definitely behind. Because I will definitely use time because I will have to do in something like 3 hours an extra Pokemon Center to catch up a Pokemon that can learn Strength for the Victory Road. But honestly, there is a big things will coming up at 1 hour of the runs, and anything can happen during this runs.
Yeah, that's usually what decides the run. If it doesn't go your way, then the run's lost, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like, not only do you need to hit one of your 6x zeros, you also gotta get a 34% to go on your way. Much more about that later. Red wet broccoli monkey down.
Oh. So we have to take care about another things for the next big RNG manipulations. It's nice crit. That's my turn.
Oh, cool.
It's about our step counts because the number of the steps will influence the next big RNG manipulation we need to do. So because of that, we will do a save before each very dangerous fight because we absolutely can't take a death for the beginning of this run.
Yay, medals. You like medals, right?
Yes. I really like medals. I also like a lot to bring a lot of badges.
Gotta look at my NPC movement, pretty sure it's down, down.
One day when I have participated to the, as you can see, to the ESA, I can go to the ESA league.
So I didn't recognize any of my NPC movements. Like, you saw me pick up the X speed earlier, that's another A press, so... You get a, like, when you pick up the first item, the X attack in the ranch, it's... might give you up to maybe 4 different patterns. And then when you pick up the X speed, it's another 4 patterns for each of those 4 patterns you gotta look for. And counter, dang it.
Oh.
Purloin? Yep.
Purloin.
It's always purloin.
Catch it and give it to you.
But okay, it's fine. Our manips are not needed anymore until that one point in the run, about an hour in. Now it's time to...
Honestly, Retro did the RNG manip with the different pattern with the you catching up the X attack, the X speed and so on. Honestly, I just go for Psyduck, the spinner, and that's all. I will do not RNG manip all things.
Takes a lot of time, and I think the first time I routed out this took like a week for me to get the right tail pick and find a good pit off. Like, I think the first pit off that I found was minus defense nature, so it also always got knocked out from tackle. So I had to look for patterns all the time until it actually gave me a pattern that didn't give me a minus defense nature pit off. But like I said, with the pit off that I have get now, there's still the 1 in 16 chance of it being knocked out, and that's like, other than that, there's also the chance of a crit, which is also 1 in 16. That's always fun when Tepic decides to knock one of those out.
Yeah.
Knock pit off out.
I also, for my own Pidove, I also have a chance to one-hit KO him with a tackle without any crit if I get a very high roll. That's happened to me 1 or 2 times.
Burn the poppy. It burned! Nice! Good right. I was not gonna die to this. God dang it. Waste of time. That's my second burn.
Sometimes the burn is pretty useful. Sometimes it's just lose you times because there is an extra animations. Freshwater, yeah, freshwater for fire Pokémons will definitely heal.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah. I forgot to bring some water, but I drink a lot during the War Tab run, so... Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Retro.
Didn't get the burn this time, feels bad.
We coming close from a big run killer. We'll definitely save before this guy.
Which is you.
Yeah. It's definitely me. I still have my cosplay of Charon.
I can't say I have my end cosplay anymore. Alright, last turn down. Time for the gym leader. But first I gotta do some healing.
Close from the hitless.
Oh, dang it. I have to save.
The strategy against Charon is depend of the ability of Tepig, the Blaze, and the Blaze allow you to make a way more damage with fire attack if you have less than 33% of your HP.
Boost fire type attacks by 50%, and you don't need perfect IVs on your Tepig when you're routed out. My Tepig has 31 HP, 31 attack, 30 defense, 31 special attack, 30 special defense, and 25 speed. It always needs 25 speed though, because of the last Pokemon showing up from this guy. Because it's pretty important that he outspeeds us to put us into place.
Yeah.
I might have to heal for this.
I was scared because I get Leer, and One day I saw you die to this second trainer.
Good times. Video games.
Oh no, not like this.
Yeah, I'm
That
less
one.
than 50% to survive.
Oh my god.
Video games. Nice. Love them.
Oh my god. This critical at the third. You still have the same RNG from the last last race.
Seems
my
like
god.
it. Same old me, same old RNG.
We are actually. I'm actually being heard that same things can happen. Let's see. Oh my god, did I will miss the range? Yes, I will.
Wow, that is so rare. Only happened to me once, I think.
I got a crit with the Ember. Oh my god. 27. That's scary. Very scary.
It's time for revenge.
I definitely,
Oh, crit! I think it dies to this.
I definitely have to heal.
Boy! Revenge!
Oh no, that's not enough.
I have never been this much HP after Charon.
Yeah. Perfect. That was very scary. I used all of my potions, but fine.
I didn't use anything. I crit the Lillipop.
You crit the little pop? Oh, nice.
I have 22 HP right now. Never happened before.
That's good revenge.
Family-friendly stream.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it, extra step. I'm an
We
idiot.
also have to take care about the next trainer. Should I? Yeah, I will definitely full heal to be sure to don't get quick attack crit because something really terrible happens to me really recently against the next one.
No, there's a lot of dialogue. Always fun. Video games, stories. This game is actually really like Gen 5 in general has like a great story.
Oh yeah.
Or great stories, I guess. It says this is the sequel. Split up in two.
I'm pretty sure Bianca and Sharon is in love in this secretly in this story.
I don't think so. So this is basically what kills RNG Manip.
Oh, yeah.
The X transceiver. You can see that they are blinking right now. That is controlled by RNG for whatever reason. Great idea though. And yeah, no more manipulation.
Because for each blink that's changed the ID, the number that's decide the RNG. So yeah, when you see the screens, you need an hard reset to do any RNG manipulation. So
The C gear. The C in C gear stands for fork route. Did you know?
oh really?
Yeah. Now we're going into the Pokemon Center to do some depositing at first and then some shopping.
Yeah.
Depositing to get rid of our slaves so we only have Tepic in the party to skip a double fight. Goodbye, wah wah. See you later. We're doing a bit of shopping.
I have to also deposit things. I'm not used to have the bottom screen on the top of my eyes.
Oh, you're looking at the screen.
Always. Well, because I don't play with the.
I mean,
With
it's
the
better for
screen.
your neck.
Yeah, also. But actually, I'm trying to speedrun Phantom Hourglass on DS, and that's very hard for the neck because I have to watch my stylus.
Mm. This game has great music.
Oh yeah, I have some The music of my game stops when there is sound, so that's weird. But anyway, that's not a problem.
Would you like to hear the explanation again? Yeah, sure. Let's waste even more time. Good job, Bianca.
By the way, you really have to remember to press no here, because if you don't, she will speak till the infinite.
Then you soft lock. You can't move. So it's faster to go up to the hiker here and talk to him directly, so he doesn't move down once. But I wasted a step in the gym, and I also got my terrible frames. I had to waste more extra steps. So I have to be careful about my step counter.
Oh yeah, you create a little book, so you have a lot of HP. I forgot
22.
to do.
This is normally not even a 3-shot. Didn't even... Oh, nice crit. Thanks, that was really needed.
Oh damn, you are at 60 HP. That means you are 1 HP, or you are 1 HP over the blaze.
Yep, unfortunately.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to, if you know how to multiply it by 3, to know if you're on blaze or not. So just have to multiply your number of HP, and that's it.
So coming up is the first dangerous spinner that can't be manipped. You have to pass the spinner a total of 3 times. So hitting her first should be optimal, you would think, but it's not. She doesn't give enough experience to level you up to 19 before the big event after about an hour. But she will at the third and second time you pass her, yeah. So hitting her the first time is only convenient to like not having to waste time for wait for it to spin again. Like you saw in my case, I had to wait maybe 5 seconds for it to spin. And now we are in... I don't know what this place is called. I was hoping for the town sign to show up.
Yeah. Even if we are Pokemon speedrunner, there is definitely some people in the Pokemon fan community who knows probably things better than us.
I like to call this
Oh
girl...
damn! Did you see this? I have to dodge. I have to dodge a shaking. Oh damn!
Oh,
I did a
rustling grass.
Yeah, and I did a mistake. I used 1 extra repel here.
So this girl right here is a new gym leader introduced in this game. I mean, technically Charon was also a new gym leader, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But he was still a character in the first game, which Roxy wasn't. Stay hydrated. Now my favorite song, these lyrics hit me in a tight spot.
Pokémon! There is some part of the French speedrunner behind us, so that was cruel, I think, if I'm correct.
Screech is actually not good. Don't even know how much damage that will do. But I probably have to... I'm gonna use the fresh water now.
Yeah, because the crit here is something like close from 20.
15. This is actually bad.
Oh my god.
This is actually bad. What?
Did you save before Charon?
I saved before Charon.
Oh my god. You have to, yeah. The step count is messed up. Oh yeah.
GG, that's it.
Oh my god.
Probably I have to do Charon all over again and then go all the way back. God dang it.
Oh, that's a huge time lost. What should I do?
That is really annoying. Should have saved before the train. That's my own fault. Video games, am I right?
Yeah. The freshwater didn't heal you full? Oh.
Sorry about the crackling noises.
I'm thinking. Should we wait each other after the drill bro to recover the synchronize of the race?
I think it really depends how it looks at that point.
Well, I will continue with the explanation of this. Oh, nice. I'll continue with the explanation of these gyms. So, as we can see, Chern gave us some berries, and that's pretty useful in this gym because, yeah, that's healed the poison. And we really need... Oh, nice crit. We really need to still have 1 berries for Roxy because the second Pokemon Venoshock has the second Pokémons have a huge attack that can destroy you if you don't take care about the poisons. The Venoshock has extra damage if you are poisoned, so this is why you really need to don't get poisoned before facing the second Pokemon of Roxy.
I also believe, Whirlipede has a Poison Point as an ability. So if you make physical contact, it has a chance of poisoning you.
Okay, let's play safe. That's good.
But again, the thing's gonna happen in after like an hour of playing, then I could easily turn things around again. The power of time is 0. I like how everything in this these dialogues are moving, even the flags in the background, but the NPCs are frozen.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Stuck in time.
And that's definitely the case when dialogues, even the RNG is stuck in times. So, yeah, that's pretty convenient. Evolutions. There we go for Pig Knight. We will continue to use our starter since a very important moment. So, there we go. And no more music. This is very, very rare to have a place in Pokemon where there is no sound at all. And that's the case in this gym.
And you ruin the silence if you bonk. Pretty awkward.
So we get Venoshock, but we don't need it. And this section of the game, where am I, is a pretty huge resident sleeper part because we have to.
What are you talking about? It's the most exciting part. Who doesn't like movies?
It's yeah, because Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 introduced the Pokewood, and yeah, Pokewood is perhaps pretty funny, but that was pretty. Yeah, that was not very exciting for me, so I didn't, even in casual, I didn't spend a lot of time in Pokewood, so...
Oh, just turned 9 AM for me, cool. I could see it in the daylight. Changed. Good stuff.
That's... So we have to speak. I just have to spam here, so I can watch what happens. To be honest, in this speedruns, and especially for training most of the main stuff of Pokemon, most of the lots of runners, especially on Squagogo and Crafted, the two best runner of Pokemon White and Black 2, trained themselves after this first hour of running. Just after we getting the second very hard RNG manipulations. So because of this because of the RNG we will see in some seconds on my screens, most of the runs die after the first hour. So yeah, that's pretty unfortunate for these runs. But also after we get this RNG manipulations, the run is pretty straightforward. So this is why this is pretty interesting to train after these things.
Speaking of Scoregogo and Crafted, Scoregogo got the world record, like I think it's about a month ago now, and 6 hours later Crafted got it back. Even though they didn't really consistently play this game, not really grinding it, but it just decided all of a sudden, hey, let's beat the world record and then beat it 6 hours later again.
Yeah.
At least I'm in place now. That's kind of
convenient because you can one-shot the first Pokemon.
yeah, the Venipede.
Honestly, there is nothing very interesting on my screen for the moment. We can watch.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's Bryson Man.
Yeah,
Midlife
Bryson
Man of
Man.
Crisis.
Bryson Man.
Midlife Man of Justice.
That's very interesting because honestly, in Black and White, Bryson is very easy to beat in the speedrun. It's probably one of the easiest fights of Pokemon Black and White speedruns. But in Black and White 2, we also fight Brysons, and is in an optimal speedruns is the best trainer of the whole speedruns.
This time I'm saving.
Let's go.
Where did this sing-along go? Come on. Oh, Cruel left, that's why.
Yeah. I honestly, this is fine. We can, if I got a really fast JPEG, we can wait each other after we catch it. Because honestly, if we can doing this run in not in a single segment but in the multi-segments, we can have 3 big segments on this run. The very first part, the RNG manipulation of Drillbur, and the rest. So
Poison gas, this is bad.
Oh.
Oh, you're burned.
that's pretty.
Still not place.
I also took 2 extra antidotes every time for marathon because you can heal the poison with antidote, and always got berries for the free fight in the gym if the thing's going very bad.
No, don't trash it.
Don't trash the berries, we need it. We really need it. So, it's you and me, Bryson. I will definitely defeat you.
Don't die.
I will not, be sure. I know this fight. Oh damn, IRLs. Oh! I get one shot. Reset.
Aw.
I'm pretty bad at this game, by the way.
Just like Water. He's also pretty bad at video games. Oh, hi, Water.
Bad at video. By the way, don't say no here. You have to say yes 2 times. If you say no only 1 time, so you have to redo all of the things.
Well, I lost all my pizza berries. Cool. Video games.
Are you...
Pretty good. No poison.
So if you don't have any more berries, yeah, you probably have to save before Roxy too.
I would do that either way, probably. Oh, thanks, menu. I
also like this the sound of the Pokéwood. So for the people who play Black and White, do you remember the Team Plasma? There we go, the new Team Plasma. By the way, good luck for Roxy.
Thanks. Gonna need it without a Pity Berry. Nice crit.
That seems to go well. I really hope you will not get crit.
So I'm gonna tail whip this Whirlipede. Normally the strat is to flame charge it twice.
Oh, nice.
But since that adds an extra chance of me getting poisoned. And there we go. No poison point. Okay, it's fine.
Nice rat. I was. I also I'm watching your and I forgot to get some. Yeah, because this fight against the Team Plasma is very fast. You just have to do one flame charge. Yeah. Also about flame charge, it's a very powerful attack with all Chapig because as you probably yeah, we didn't speak about the nature of our starter. We manipulate the MNG to get a healthy nature. And because of that, we have a very high attack with this.
Yes, plus attack, minus special defense. And then also almost the perfect IVs.
So I intentionally fight this spinner to get level 19 for a very specific moment on the run. This is the second RNG manipulations. That's not needed, and honestly, the best runners, as we speak about, Crafted, Squadgo, and also Retro, I think, in this own PB, don't do this this spinner, but let's make me safer for...
It's also good to hit her because you save steps.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's time for me to go through the really exciting part of Pokestar Studio.
Yeah, it's really exciting part. Lulu. And once again, flame charge.
So this sequence is like 6 minutes, I think, of much fun. Mr. Studio, great name. So pretty much most Pokemon games have like this side mini games that you can do if you don't want to really do Pokemon.
Yeah.
Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald has the contest. Same with Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Heart Gold, Soul Silver have the Pokeathlon, and Pokemon Black and White have musicals. This game has Pokestar Studios where you can make your own movies.
Who need RNG manipulation when you did an extra Ripple and find a Pidove?
Nice.
Well, we are finally... I'm finally done with the Team Plasma, so I can go for the first cutscene. And you also have to do cutscenes.
No, I'm too busy watching movies. The bigger priority.
By the way, I didn't speak about that, but during What Happens in Me, but this movie has two different ends, and one is slightly faster than another.
There's actually 3 different endings, but 2 of them are still as slow. Like, the credits can appear on the left side or the right side, and that's the slow credits, or it can go full screen and be faster credits.
Nice.
That's also completely random. I'll show it when we get to that point.
It's Bryson Man! Bryson Man! So, we have to speak something about the season. Yeah, the season of the when we choose our starter. Oh yeah, I hear myself in the... Ah yeah, that's normal because that's... yeah, when we choose our starter, we have to choose a seed in spring or autumn to make the next RNG manipulation I speak about.
Slow credits.
Oh, slow credits? Oh,
Yeah, when it appears on this side, you can see that it says Park Visitor A, Warren, like right underneath the title. And if you get like full screen credits, then the names are right next to each other, and that makes it a little bit faster. But there's a bigger chance you get the slow credits because there's 2 of them, and there's only 1 fast part of credits.
I see. So I speak to this clown because we need later a gift from their clown friends, and that's a rare candy. And as you can probably expect, rare candy is pretty useful in a speedrun.
Unless if they're like too far out of the way. So we only really pick up the rare candies you really need to get ranges and stuff. You can still go pick some up that are out of the way, but that's obviously slow.
So that was Iris, a tiny girl.
She is the gym leader of Pokemon White, the last gym leader.
Yeah, the last one.
If you play Pokemon Black, then it's Drayden, I believe it's called. In this game it's completely different, but no spoilers, of course.
No spoilers. Time to face Breezen. Breezen man.
This fight can also be like different speeds depending on what outcome you get. As you saw with Ætienne, he died on purpose because it's faster. You use Ice Punch because it doesn't do as much damage on pawn yet. There's a 10% chance it'll freeze, and that is the fastest outcome. And then there's of course Break, that is neutral damage, and it has also Air Slash, I believe, that is super effective, so that wastes a little bit of time with super effective text.
I only get the frozen 1 time, to be honest.
I've gotten it a few times.
Well, this double fight is pretty simple. Even if you die, that's not an issue because you give you a full heal just after this fight is finished. So. And honestly, he can really win it by himself.
Yeah, he's not completely useless like other rivals that tend to help you in double battles in other games.
Yeah, especially in Pokémon X.
Like these rivals actually have a little bit of AI. But just a little bit.
So, this is Berg. Gym leader, the next gym leader. But for the moment we have to just have some dialogues with him. Time to retro to face the Team Plasma. And incoming the probably one of the biggest ranker of the Pokemon Black and White 2 speedruns. This is the RNG manipulation of Drillbur. So you have to do a save here. And doing things specific to my own DS to manipulate the IV, to get a Drillbur with perfect IVs and an adamant nature. So let's do it.
Yeah, so he's changing his date and clock. If you're really lucky, you can find a time maybe on the same day, and you don't have to change the date, which is a little bit faster, but pretty hard when you need perfect IVs.
Yeah. So I really hope.
Any day, thank you.
That's fine. I hear the
paparazzi.
the fight of this. The sound of the Team Plasma is pretty awesome too. Yeah. So, I really hope I will hear my sound correctly. Oh no, I didn't hear my sound at all. That's an issue anyway. And I didn't get my...
Time to catch up.
Lingbus? I didn't hear my sound, so but, well, that's fluctuate. I don't know, but
Head of spinners.
some spirit.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I mean, it's not too bad. I'm gonna be level 19 for Drellbur.
Sure.
Makes me more likely to survive, but still pretty slow. For optimal stress at least. So now I can also make my way to Castelia City. Rude. Okay, so guess I can explain a little bit about the story. Like, Roxy got mad at her dad because he didn't focus on his real career, that is like being, what's it called, a captain, to sail people to Castelia City and stuff. So she went to the gym to
anyway,
just relieve herself from all the stress and her dumb father, because children,
anyway.
Teenagers. And then you defeat her, and then she says, okay, I'll go talk to my dad, get him back to actually control the ship.
That's not going well for my own RNG manipulations, so this time that will be in.
When you route out your... Oh, I'm actually gonna stay quiet until Ætienne is finished.
That's because my RNG manipulation is pretty weird. I have to wait in front of the yeah, there we go. I really need to hear. I'm on it. So right now I don't need the sound. That will be fine.
34% to get... Oh, you're damaging it first.
So I will go for the damage. There we go.
At full HP, it's 34% chance of getting into a Great Ball.
Great Ball!
Plus RNG.
It's in.
Nice. Good job. But dang. Talk to the clown twice.
I definitely... Sorry if it's not optimal, but I definitely have to do that. And... Very... Oh. Oh damn. I'm not used to... There we go. There you go. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay. So I will give this one the experience share. And let's dig out of the escape. Should I wait for you, Retro, because of the
Nah, it's fine.
to make a really
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine. Okay, there we go. Oh damn.
wouldn't be a real race if just waited for each other that many times. Still a lot of places where I can catch up.
Definitely, because this game there is also a lot of fights that can really going badly. So to get the rock candy, we need to speak to 3 clowns, but we will do the last one at the very last after this gym. Oh, my sound is fixed. Yeah, my sound is actually fixed. That's perfect. Yeah, that's not fluctuating right now. That's yeah. Yeah, because sometimes my sound going out. It's fine. So because this third arena is about blocks, and we have a fire Pokémon that's make all of the things really easy. Level 19? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't explain why level 19 is pretty useful. It's because...
I think I did, actually.
Oh, you did? Sorry.
Makes me more likely to survive a dig from Drilbur.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're level 18, it's 9 in 16 to kill you. I don't know what exactly the range is at level 19, but much more likely.
I think that's one we can't kill you at all. I'm not sure. We have to
I don't think it is. Not much of a difference, but what do I know? Didn't do my homework.
Oh, protect. Too bad.
Never a duck.
Oh, what? No, he failed. I was... So yeah, smog is not needed, to be honest. Smog is absolutely not needed. So yeah, actually we give the... I give, sorry, the experience share to our Drilbur. But we're doing all of the gym with all starter, of course. That's normally at the end of this gym, our Drilbur will be level 22, and that will be fine. I will probably shut up a little bit because it's time for Retro to do this on manipulation.
Rip.
Damn. So the timer 0 of we speak about earlier in the round, of course, have a huge impact in this RNG manipulations. So if you don't hear the
dust cloud,
you have to reset.
Luckily, my Drilbur seed is pretty consistent most of the time, at least. There we go.
Nice. Still have to catch it.
%, which in my case is 1%. Yep. And a stick, cool. And a flame charge, because I'm gonna light it blaze. Now you're more likely to get in. I think it's about 60, 65. Nice.
Yes. No, that's pretty nice. Oh, yeah. You have to watch myself. There
That's
we go.
correct.
Oh yeah, I didn't check my horns. Normally that should be fine. I was pretty sure of me, to be honest.
I usually take on level ups if I have the right one, but it's always pretty likely that I have the right one.
That's not a one turn. Anyway, let's go for 2 turns. Hey, level 22 as expected. And we got Enclos. That's always useful to make some setups to boost yourself, to get some more damage. So after this fight against Berg, we don't need our starter anymore normally, but that's not my case because I don't have Upside Dock, so I will I will need it later during the run. So right now, most of the very dangerous stuff is done. So nothing more can kill Kalkindaran from this point. Just have to be careful about the rest of the run skiller exist in this run. In particular, when we will face the champion number 4, Elisa. After Elisa and most the fight just after her are very dangerous.
Gym leader, not champion.
Yeah, definitely. Should I? Yeah, I will play safe and I should heal before this. Be sure. Okay, fresh water, please. Thank you.
Bug bite, bug bite, bug bite, bug bite. Sweet scent is also good. Actually better, but it never really goes with sweet scent. So I don't mind. I don't think we mentioned with Flame Charge, if you didn't notice already, Flame Charge will also raise your speed by 1 stage whenever you use it.
Oh no, we didn't speak about that. Yeah,
but now we did. Everything's fine.
That's pretty useful because, especially against the very last Pokemon of Berg, is slightly faster than us. But if we do Flame Charge, we can Flame Charge into Flame Charge because of the speed boost. So that's pretty useful.
It's also the same with the last trainer here when his last Pokemon, like. That is, what is his name? Dwebble uses Rock Polish, that'll boost your speeds by 2 stages. But you use Flame Charge on both Suwaddle and the next Combi, so you outspeed it still because you're also +2.
Yeah.
And it's also, right, we also use Flame Charge on Suwaddle so we can get the speed boost to outspeed the Combi, because the last one didn't outspeed us since we didn't have any speed boost at that point.
So, since many times we speak with this scientist, it's Colress.
Isn't that a lot?
Yeah, it's a pretty mysterious scientist of we meet in the tunnel, and apparently he cares about the how Pokemon can be powerful or something like that. So he's doing some research about the Pokemon's potential. And it's also a man who really loves Manimite. Manimite? It's... no. How can we pronounce the name of this Pokemon?
Magnemite.
Manimite, yeah.
Magnemite.
One day I will know how to pronounce the name of those Pokemons.
Maunameter.
Dig! So... it's pretty funny because the next gym will be pretty stupid about the strategy we
Yep.
will use.
Great gym.
Time to return to Facebook. That's a pretty... I didn't speak about that during my own fight because Rito was doing this manipulation, but this fight has pretty technique. You have to do many swaps during the fights to share the experience.
Good thing I didn't get the crit because Razor Leaf has a higher chance of getting a critical hit. I believe it's 1 in 8 to get a crit.
Yeah, critical hits is a thing that destroys so many Pokemon runs in every single generation. So. Playing against is also pretty difficult because sometimes, for example, we need Blaze in some way, and some other times we don't have to spend many potions to play against critical. So yeah, just have to pray. Apparently that's going well. For myself, I just have to making stuff with fans.
Good. Survived.
Nice.
You need to beat Blaze and knock out this Leavanny, even though it's 4 times weak to fire type attacks. It's pretty silly.
You can also, don't be in Blaze, go for Flame Charge and you outspeed him in the second turn.
But it's still kinda slow.
But it's kinda slow, yeah, because it's gets a free heal from this Omberry. So if you remember this place from Pokemon Black and White, unfortunately that's not the gym, because the gym was moved. And by the way, this fight here is a speed tie. So a speed tie is when you got exactly the same speed as your opponent. This is a coin flip. We didn't know who will attack in first, but unfortunately I get some heals. So there we go. Dig. And Retro, I also have to do some extra stuff to pick up this candy. You might think getting this rare candy is really expensive. We spend a lot of time only for this rare candy, but trust us, it's really important to get it, especially for a fight just after the next gym leader.
I'm not even sure if it's optional to get them. Something tells me it is, like you have to go get them, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but that's make the fights against it's a fight against a triple fights against a trainer named Charles, and we really need this candy to this fight specifically. But yeah, it's pretty, and also to get them to evolve in times. So.
Oh,
Flippy.
Riding right through train.
Oh, useless static.
Nice.
So you see, I just get paralyzed by doing a physical attack against an electric Pokemon. The many electric Pokemons, especially for the next gym, has static. That's an ability who have a 30% chance to paralyze you if you use a physical attack on them. But fortunately, this paralyze doesn't mean anything here because I will go for the Pokemon Center right now.
So what's bad about my Drillbur is that it doesn't have good special attack, and I have the bad ability, which means my ground type attacks don't get boosted in Sandstorm.
Yeah, there is 2 ability for Drillbur: Sense Force and Sense Rush. Retro have Sense Rush, so that boosts the speed, but that's not needed for the fight against Colress. And Sense Force, this is the one I have, boost the damage of the attack, so that's very useful.
But this is the only place it matters.
Yeah.
The only thing I have to do differently is I have to use Dig on the second turn against Magnemite. It's just an extra turn, doesn't really waste too much time. So since my Drillbur time of 0 is pretty consistent, then I will just stick with the Drillbur and just take the tiny bit of time loss I get from having to use Dig here.
There is also another situation that can be useful if you do this run in challenge mode. Challenge mode is the mode way harder than way harder than the classical 80%, but that's something pretty oh yeah, what I do? I forgot everything. There we go. I got paralyzed ill because the next gym will have some paralyze. 90 per potions and 6 revive. I do different things than many other runner because I bought extra antidote. I can go for 10 hyper potions, so I can only buy 9 of them.
Wait, this place is also another thing. If you don't want to do regular Pokemon battles and stuff, you can also set up your own avenue. I never looked into this, but we get an introduction here that is pretty boring. And you need to name something 3 times.
So one character will be enough every time. So the strategy against this gym is quite simple. It's dig everything.
And hope you don't get static.
Yeah, this is the only things I have to care about. Oh, he swapped. Anyway, that's gonna happen.
That's because the Elekid doesn't actually have any moves that can damage you. So sometimes he just panics and switches out instead. Or else he's stuck doing light screen all the time.
Light screen, but it's failed. Light screen, but it's failed. Oh no, get static.
It's just bullying, pretty much.
Anyway, I will have to go to my menu to deal with the static. Let's go for the next one. So also this gym is just a straight line, so there is no puzzle at all. I also like Pokemon Black and White speedruns. This gym is you can lose a run or lots of time in this gym just because of static, just because of one ability.
I was debating if I should heal here because it would just be my luck if I lost the speed tie and got crits and died. I would have to go all the way back again. But I don't know, I just went for it. Have to save time anyway.
Static the return once again. Okay. Whee!
Roller coasters.
Incoming the back loops. They did other crazy things during next Pokemon generation, like climbing things. Also.
I mean, they introduced in Generation 4 Rock Climb, so you can actually climb things in those as well.
Yeah.
But they got removed from this generation, so you just Rock Climb. HM just got replaced to a TM, I think. No static for me.
So, static.
Backflip.
Okay, no static this time. Whew. That's fine. So slash is pretty useful.
Yeah, also higher chance of getting a critical with slash. Also 1 in 8. It's only used for a few fights though, but still pretty useful since ESA has one Pokemon that doesn't get hit by ground type attacks.
Yeah, and once again, it's a Molga, so...
Boo. Don't talk to the metal guy.
Tiny, a little safe, just in case of a very big critical.
So since I went to this Pokemon Center now, the Death Warp flag is set to this place, so that's why we don't really have to save for
Oh
Elisa.
yeah, Elisa. I totally forgot it. But I was too used to save against her before because of Pokemon Black and White experience.
Bonk. Stay
That's fine.
hydrated. See how the staticness will treat me. It's a pretty huge step for Elisa to go from having a gym that's a roller coaster, or yeah, like roller coaster park, to a fashion show. And also coloring her hair, or dyeing her hair, I guess. See how elegant. Nice, no static. Everything in this gym has static except for what's it
The
called?
Blizz,
Yeah,
the
Blitzel and
Blitzel.
Substriker.
That was a pretty clear fight on my way, no static at all. So, cool.
Static, nice.
Useless save.
Of course, it's up to me to get crit and then lose even more time. That's what usually happens.
Another dangerous things can happen against the Emolga of Elisa is to don't get the range of Force Slash. That's gonna happen. So
I don't think I've ever experienced that actually.
well, we have to take care here to do this winning right now.
Static.
Raw candy. Oh no, you get static.
But yeah, since I have to fight against a Blitzel now that doesn't have static, I can just heal this in the fight. If you want to go fast, you probably wouldn't heal static either in the first fight, and just go for dig anyway, even though that's pretty risky, since it's pretty likely to get fully paralyzed.
Also, another things you have to really care during this fight is to do not ever use dig when you are paralyzed, because you have exactly the good number of dig for rush the next full heal, free full heal we get from Yug. We just saw him on my screen right now. We still have to do 2 fights against the Team Plasma, and so we need 2 digs. And we, after this, the gym retro do right now, we exactly remain 2 digs normally. So that's pretty precise.
But if you need to save time, you just do it anyway. You stick through paralysis.
Yeah, you definitely can go for it even if it's risky, but honestly I never do that because I'm not very lucky with paralyze.
Speaking of lucky with paralyze,
Nice.
donate the heal for Elisa.
Oh yeah, you have enough HP. That's not very needed to need for Elisa. You can also heal during the Emolga fight, just before killing him. That's also a possibility. So this one is pretty scary because of Hypnotis, and no, that's fine. Super Fang. There we go.
Let's
Yeah.
go give Elisa what she needs.
And also this Pokemon I just beat. He has also Confuse Ray, and that's pretty. Confuse Ray is so scary. Time to retro to face the girl.
course,
Yeah,
that's happened
because
now.
because Elisa will definitely hear here. Anyway, oh damn. Have to redo all of the
That's
thing.
never happened before. Another one. Missed the range again and got
What?
static. Nice. Video games.
God. Elisa do not have any more heal right now, so... Oh,
And then I get another crit.
yeah, you have to heal, definitely.
That is... And static. Okay, cool.
No!
GG.
No, that's fine.
Calling all my bad luck now. To maybe do a reverse jinx.
The Murphy law. If you think something bad will come in, that's well. So the reason why I save before this random guy is because it's probably a gym leader without any gym. Because Charles is... oh yeah, but... Normally the respawn point is pretty close from this trainer, but there is a problem because we need an item to beat him, and if we use... we will use it at the very beginning of the fight. So yeah, if the fight's not going well, it's pretty useful to still have the item to redo the fight.
Rock slide. Really nice move. Misses a lot.
Yeah.
Especially in speedruns.
90% chance to hit, and I also experiment. Oh, nice critical! I crit on the rock slide.
Never happened to me.
I was close to speaking bad of rock slide because there is something really stupid happens to me late during a run with rock slide. I missed rock slide 3 times in a row again during a specific fight later in the run, and that's make me lose tons of time.
Big oof.
It was a very good fight against Charles. Rock slide crit is pretty awesome.
I bet it is. I can't wait to not get the crit and probably die a few times.
You're very close actually. Oh, you're close then. Oh yeah, that remains the... oh yeah.
I think there's still like 5 minutes between us or something.
Yeah, you was way faster than me for catching Drill Bro. And I also still have to do my backup strat because I don't have Psyduck. That's also can be an issue. For me, of course. So this bridge can be also used to pick up Fly Slave, because the only encounter you can get is a flying Pokémons, like Pokémon Black and White, by the way. So guys, do you know the movie 300? Do you know 300, Rachel? It's a pretty good movie.
Is that the movie with,
yeah,
with This is
Sparta?
Sparta? Hey, Hypnosis Miss, cool. That Warthog is really annoying. It actually cannot kill you on its own. It has it's Super Fang that halves your HP all the time. I think that's the move. And then it has Hypnosis and Confuse Ray, so the only way it can kill you is use Confuse Ray and then hope you hit yourself.
This is why we exactly know if you have more than 21 HP in this fight, you cannot die, because the confusions will give you 21 damage. Can't crit, so that's never more than 21. That's scary. Walk up. Yes, flinched. We didn't speak about the flinch. If we are used with Pokémons. That's something you probably know, but some attacks have 30% chance to flinch a Pokémon, and if you are faster than your opponent, and that's very useful in this speedrun, and that's also can win you a lot of time in specific fights.
Definitely.
Time to get Excadrill. Even in Pokémon Showdown, in strategy in general, Excadrill is a very powerful Pokémon. Oh damn. Yeah, I want to give up on Drill, please. Also, one time I messed up and I gave up Slash for on Drill. That doesn't matter at all because you can also give up on Drill later.
Luckily, this is not Gen 1.
Yeah. Gen 1. Oh my god, remind me my Gen 1
I said
Troya.
that to Charles, I'm sorry. I broke Charles' heart.
Oh,
Heartbreaker Charles. God,
yeah, because Charles will really want to do a free against free fight.
Yeah, that's also a thing that makes White 2 faster. In White 2, this is a triple battle. In Black 2, it's a rotation battle that is a lot slower and just
way more slow.
Really not any way to predict it because RNG is fun.
Yeah, there is so many things makes Black 2 slower. This fight, of course, many puzzles, as I said, against Team Plasma. So yeah, definitely play White 2 if you want to speedruns.
Wow.
So it's time.
Of course I missed Rock Slide on Sentinel.
Oh,
why
damn.
wouldn't I?
So it's time to bring the Iron Head. It's time to Zilidin Zidane. This is why it's a meme community in my chat. It's a meme things in my chat. The Excadrill is always.
The thing that can also make this fight really
Nice.
really annoying is auto center that you just saw. I got moved to the center because when I'm all the way to the left and Tutuka is all the way to the right, we won't be able to touch each other unless we use like a move like Earthquake that affects all targets on the field. So it auto centers us to the middle so we can actually finish the fight.
Yeah.
And that can also mess up your menuing if you're not paying attention because you will actually switch place in your party with Pit Off as well. So you can easily just, if you have to heal, you often just heal Pit Off because it's in your slot for whatever reason.
That's happened to me so many times.
Yep, happened to me recently too on PB phase.
Oh my god. Yeah, because you want to play fast, sometimes you forgot that this fight is... On this fight it's pretty important to don't misclick, because it means the death run.
Escape man here? He promised to be here. I don't think Wartime and Dolani are gonna dance to this. Nice dance.
Honestly,
Thanks.
it's pretty late here in Sweden.
Yeah. But Skateman promised to be here.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So, as the last gym, this gym is pretty straightforward with the attack. It's Iron Head, Iron Head, Iron Head.
I'm going into the Pokemon Center here to set the flag in case I die to the next trainer. Rude.
Oh, good strat. You can also use Revive, you know, if you die.
Nah.
That's also a strategy. It happens to me one time. I died against Rude, so I just use a Revive and there we go.
I don't trust the check. So that's also the reason we're picking Drillbur, a female Drillbur. There are 2 Swoobats in this run. Rude right here has one of them. And it's male, so you can use Attract and make you immobilized. But there's also another one that will, that is female, and that is in the Pokemon League actually. So it's much better to do it in, have a female, so you can get attracted by this one instead, because this one is like less likely to mess the run up. Nice got the range. And no attract.
I did a mistake. I switched to the P-Dove instead of the Azurill because I didn't see my side deck.
Time to catch
That's
up.
bad. Evolutions. Time to return to get Excadrill too. So yeah, I just make a quick swap here to avoid the abilities of this crocodile. Oh damn. P-Dove evolutions because I... oh my god. Level 12. Okay, that's fine.
And now you have to hit the range on Sandslash. Looks like you're gonna get it.
No, it's fine.
Still a chance it'll survive, but pretty unlikely.
If it's happen, normally P-Dove survive one turn, so and I have the time to heal.
Yeah, if you get Bulldoze, you also have to switch out because of speed drop.
Yeah.
Because you need to be faster than the last Pokemon.
Once again, we need to be faster against the Excadrill of Clay. Die in agony. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bam. Oh, this NPC, my god. This one is very trolly because sometimes it's on your way for... just for a frame or something like that. Bulldoze. Not useful in this run. To be honest, Excadrill slightly learn every single things we need during this speedrun except Iron Head. So yeah, Excadrill learn every single attack we need except Iron Head. So it's also a pretty cool Pokemon.
Wartype is a big fan of Bulldoze. It's not even paying attention, they're on their phones. Rude. Luckily, Clay isn't as bad in this game as in regular Black, which is a benefit for me, especially. Don't have to reset 6 times and lose the race.
Oh my god. Honestly, we have planned to submit this. I think we will still submit this race for perhaps the next ESA for doing it on the stream on the scene of the ESA. That should be great.
Yeah, if we're able to attend, we might as well.
Yeah.
Have plenty of submissions to do.
So I'm getting close from the Pokemon World Tournament. Honestly, if you are pretty motivated and if you are interested by Pokemon speedruns, there is one speedruns that never be done in the entire history of the Pokemon speedruns community. It's the speedrun of the Pokemon World Tournament.
I want to do that at some point. I think it's really interesting with all the... Like, the Pokemon World Tournament is interesting because many different champions, gym leaders, Elite Four members can appear from other regions. And I think that's really cool.
That's very cool. There is all of the different champions in the overall first generations. So, and more than champions, there is also legendary trainers. So,
French. I don't know what legendary trainers are.
Legendary. Oh damn. That's. Oh, I didn't know the. So I didn't know the tradition in English.
Gym leaders.
No, the
Elite Four members.
The very, very, very powerful trainers.
Champion.
No. Oh damn, that was bad.
Wow.
There we go. No, trainer like red or blue.
Oh.
That's.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Apologies.
I have to check. I think it's legendary trainers.
I don't really think they have like actual class like that, but
Oh, by
it's
the
a good
way-
way of putting it.
By the way, that's been a while I didn't scroll my notes. I'm still on the beginning of my notes.
I'm not gonna hit the range, but
Because I do that on muscle memories.
please use bulldoze again, like a good boy.
Oh yeah, no, I shouldn't do that.
Good. Probably not getting the 2-shot here. Would be really nice if you used rollout. Would be locked into rollout and wouldn't damage me too much. Have to be pretty lucky if I get this range. Yep, of course not. Even more time loss. Lovely. Oh, this is really slow.
God, this fight is...
What do I even do actually? I might have to wipe. I have to get the flinch now or the crit. It's not happening, by the way. Nope,
oh my god.
not wiping. Just as I said that clay is way nicer in this game, which should benefit me, but of course it doesn't.
Oh, that's too bad. Not getting a range in against Sandslash is it's a huge problem because bulldoze will continue to slow your speed, and really you cannot pass this, you cannot pass Excalibur if you're not faster than this Pokemon, because it will definitely one hit KO you no matter what, no matter what any HP you have, what HP you have. So, on my side, I continue my way to the Pokémon World Tournament, and strangely, the final is against Colress, the mysterious scientist we faced earlier in the run. And also the sound of the final of the Pokémon World Tournament is pretty great. So this Magneton have a Struli, so sometimes he have, sometimes he don't. He have the Struli. That was scary, supersonic, but that's fine.
Again? Really?
Really? Oh my god.
I have to wipe again, I'm pretty sure.
Just heal during the, yeah, that's...
I mean, that's what I did in the last one.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's so rare to don't have the range for this Sandslash.
Okay, I got rollout, that might actually save me. It's locked into rollout now. So it's not gonna use bulldoze, but just watch this flinch. Okay, it's good.
Nice. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
rollout is an attack that's you can't stop, so it's pretty fortunate. Hello Roxy! Bye Roxy!
This is so stupid.
When we heard this sound so many times. The drift. Oh, I don't remember the name of the town. The Drifterville.
Driftville City, yeah.
Driftville City. That's one of the, yeah, definitely one of the best sound of the generation.
Alright, done playing Minecraft. Let's get out.
Oh damn, I missed the platform. Oh my god. I just don't want to talk to hear this this cool music. So, on my side, it's time to face the new Team Plasma. 4 fight here, 2 single and 2 double. Single fight are very easy, but double fight can be a little bit trolly because we play with allies. There we go. Second one.
So what's annoying about the Pokemon World Tournament as well is that you can't even heal.
And
And there are a few instances where you can just have to wipe or something. Like even in the first fight, you can miss a range, get water pulse, get confused, and you can't heal it at all. Just gotta hope you actually survive, and that's pretty unlikely.
Yeah. I honestly I never tested, but is switching Pokemons heal confuse like the first generation?
Yeah, it does.
It does, yeah. But there is also many other things can happen, especially just don't get a range with dig, that's also can happen. And you can get crit by many other things, so yeah, it's... And also, another thing's important, you don't get any experience during the Pokemon World Tournament.
At least. Big broccoli monkey.
Oh no. So Clown is confused. Anyway, you have to Iron Head combat. Oh, that's too bad. I miss one Iron Head because of that. So yeah, we have to speak about that. That's PP management. PP management is pretty important in this run because we really need to we really need to manage our power points to don't be out of power points at some fights, and because Iron Head, Earthquake, we'll get it later. Iron Head and Earthquake have a very low amount of power point. It's really easy to getting out of PPs for some fights, so yeah,
It's not really because it's slow, it's just because you do a lot of fights and you don't want to go to the Pokemon Center all the time because it's slow. It's basically because of like sacrificing a lot of PP because of going fast. Ruff ruff. Oh yeah, also the thing about the Pokemon World Tournament, abilities are completely random. It's completely random if this Stoutland has to Intimidate or not. If it does, I have to Hone Claws. But I believe I also have to do it if it doesn't have Intimidate, but that'll guarantee the range right here.
One of the most important ability in World Pokemon Tournaments is the Sturdy.
Yeah, Sturdy on Magneton.
Yeah.
And then if you get Sturdy and you get Supersonic, you might hit yourself 4 times in a row and you lose a run.
Oh my god.
Just like a certain someone.
Video games.
Yeah, video games, great.
And we face Zinzolin, the new chieftain of the Pokemon of the Team Plasma. The new Team Plasma. The new one. So we get out of this boat because of the Shadow Trial. Trial? Yeah. Anyway, we will continue our way to become a Pokémon champions. So incoming the
Spoiler alert.
yeah, incoming the very last shop during the retro final. Oh no, come on. I have to. There we go. Oh damn. Doing mistakes.
Why did I... Idiot. Well, though, let's just assume this one has 30.
Oh, that's weird. What? Oh yeah. I should watch my notes. There we go. Oh, you get sturdy?
No, I used Iron Head for the first time for some reason. Didn't even know if it had sturdy or not. Well, let's just pretend it did.
Yeah, yeah.
And I outskilled it.
Outskilled. So Pokémon Black and White introduced the way that when we use Repel, the game will ask us if we want to reuse it when the Repel is out. So this is why during the whole run, after we get the max Repel, we always answer yes every time. Even if there is no grass, that's way faster to doing that than going into the menu, and also because we have way enough money at this point of the run. So
yeah, that feature was actually introduced in this game.
Yeah.
Kind of weird that they introduced it in a sequel and not in the first game, but shout outs to the guy who had that bright idea.
Yeah, because that was a very good idea, to be honest. Oh, the scientist is Yixtech. Interesting choice. So there is lots of spinner in this area. We have to take care. Come on, girl. Oh damn!
Oh wow!
I'm just.
I do that all the time as well. Surely now. Let's go.
Anyway.
Surely she'll turn now.
So. I have to take care about my Iron Head right now. 6. 6.
You'll be fine. You need.
I think
you just need to.
That's totally fine. Just need to. Yeah, you're totally right at this point. And also the next spinner. The next spin. If I hit it, that's will be a shame. But it's only a rock slide because it's an Emolga. Right now, Retro is about to face some plasma guys.
Nice flinch.
I don't know if it's possible to one-hit KO this coughing.
Apparently, according to Crafted's notes, it is. But it
That's
might
never happened to me.
might just have been an error. Maybe it's the 1 in 16 range, I'm not sure. I've never gotten close.
So we have to take care here. Next spinner. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Double fight with Retro. With lots of RNG because of the allies, of course. Go Cherem! So Rotato is here, I will just wait to this go.
I love rock slide.
Nice. So yeah, there is no fight in this cave at all. We can just avoid any trainers. That's pretty...
Oh god, I got mud bomb, are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Yep, missed the first one. Why not?
Nice.
Video games.
So we come here, and once again the professor gave us a free master ball like that. Nothing less.
I don't think I've ever missed the rock slide on Grimer, never gotten the accuracy drop. This run is something.
There is definitely something with your RNG during racing marathon. We have to fix that.
Worst race luck ever.
I will pick this elixir. Elixir is pretty useful for PP management, as you expected. So
Go boom.
And here he comes, one of the most useful items of the run, the Lucky Egg. Lucky Egg boosts your experience by 50%, so yeah, of course we will equip that immediately. Come here. There we go. And we will learn all of the stuff here, but because I only have an Azure-redundant Psyduck, I will not be able to learn Stretch for the moment. Stretch. Okay, I cannot fly to the speed of... Oh damn, why I say... Why I say no? I'm just stupid. Oh, what? What I have done? Oh my god, that was stupid. Anyway.
I have to do different shopping because I wasted so many revives on clay. Gonna cut down on max repels and buy more repels, I guess. Oh, revives. Ugh.
Honestly, with 24 repels, that's enough. That's definitely enough. That's why I did. I always buy 24 max repel. I got full for hyper potions or revive if I miss some revives. So in this gym specifically, there is some execution you have to do to make a good cycle, because yeah, the wind will push you by cycles, so you have to hide yourself in front of the not, I don't know the name in English of these things. I should oh damn, what I have done once again. So.
Turbulines, I think.
Oh yeah.
Fans. I think they're a little bit too big for being fans.
So there is a way to do to do that a little bit faster than I do, but I like to be a little bit more safe.
This train always uses the next attack,
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
That's pretty weird. So, as you remember, Retro and me take an X-Attack and an X-Speed. We both use X-Attack on Charles, and the X-Speed is for Skyla to outspeed one of these Pokémons.
Yeah, the Swanna.
On low. X-Speed. And here we go.
Took a while to load the cave because of the music. we just changed route before we entered the cave, so the music has to load, and then if I get in immediately, it's gonna make the loading time a little bit slower.
Yeah, that's also true if you try to open your menu when the music change. Not when the music change, but when you yeah. So there's also a thing with the bicycles when you put the bicycles in a certain situations. So and there we go. Oh, you pick up a way.
Have to catch up at some point, like
yeah.
somehow. I'm sure doing that really fast will make me catch up really soon.
You'll probably be a little bit closer because of I hit a spinner, but.
But I'm gonna lose anyway because of my terrible luck with every dumb fight that are supposed to go alright, but
Yeah.
I always get the worst luck.
This fight against Clay was stupid.
Good old Clay. Good old Marathon Clay.
Did he also lose you something like 1 minute since your PB if you're in your PB if I remember correctly?
That was the whole split that lost me a minute.
Oh.
All the fights were pretty bad.
Honestly, in different, as we said, there is different fights when the flinch can win you so many times, just because an attack doesn't comes. For example, that doesn't slow you or that doesn't make you in a range to another attack later during the fight. So yeah, flinch can be a pretty awesome things in certain situations.
Tap some menuing.
So, volcano, because yeah, we are in a totally different. Oh damn. Anyway. So I just have to don't hit one of those guys. There we go.
Wow.
Damn, I'm sad you don't have upside up.
I mean, you have it in plush form.
You did mistakes.
So it's actually faster to just bike all the way through the route here, but it's pretty obnoxious with all the trainers.
And there is also a spinner, I think, to dodge. I will take an extra elixir here, just to be safe later in the victory road. There we go.
The cycle gym, let's go.
It's here. Yeah, the gym of the cycle. There is one optimal way to do it, but I didn't did it. So
Oh god, that was close.
close.
So far so good, one more to go.
This one, not the hardest one. GG.
Go.
That's the fastest way done by Retro. I didn't do it.
I'm gonna save just in case I probably lose. Missed the 15 and 16 range on Swanner. That's happened before. It's also a weird thing about this gem, or not really weird, it's actually pretty clever. If you miss a cycle and get hit by the fans and fly all the way down, if you bonk into a trainer while getting pushed like that, then the trainer will turn like towards you and fight you. So I'm gonna use Home Claws and X-Speed on this Woobat, but I don't think it'll take effect because of its ability. Not sure what it's exactly called, but Home Claws will raise my attack and accuracy, so Rock Slide is supposed to be 100% to hit, but because of its ability it's not 100% until it gets knocked out, and I got the range luckily. So I just need the range on Swanna, the 15 and 16. There we go. It's pretty crazy how you almost get 2 levels from just this fight. Lucky Egg is still broken.
Yeah. The most important difference of level happens against during the gym, gym number 7, the Drayden gym. So I'm actually against you. That's also a big run killer if something's not goes well. Oh, I get taunts. That's bad. That's very bad. I have to pray to don't get outskilled by Aquajet. I should do a save before this fight. Anyway. Aquajet. No, that's too much damage. Have to heal. That should be fine. Yeah, he didn't Aquajet the second time, so fine.
Also love some of the angles this game will give you because of the 3D 8-bit world, so it looks like Skylar's really tired.
Yeah.
From this angle.
She has some weird eyes.
Yeah, she's both angry and tired, but that's like a thing that just happens because when you're tired you're usually angry.
Yeah.
That is certainly a thing with me.
So, many more bicycle things.
Wow.
Plane.
Cutscenes.
There is more cutscenes. I don't think there is more cutscenes in Black 2 and White 2 than on Black and White, but there is many cutscenes about the Team Plasma, and of course most of the cutscene happens at the very end of the game during a very specific event.
At least not as many as in Sun Moon.
Oh yeah, oh my god, the cutscene in Sun and Moon.
Nothing happened. I didn't see that.
I didn't see anything.
So in Black 2, this place is actually completely different, and that's also another reason why White 2 is faster.
Oh.
Like in Black 2, this is like a water volcano or something. I have no clue.
Something like a water cave or something like that.
There it is. Time to not hit the worst or optional.
Oh yeah, this one is a very dangerous because it's a triple fight. So very dangerous.
How long are you gonna?
That's happened. By the way, this Retrotato, the fight against this Retrotato happens during the PB of a very well-known Pokémon speedrunner. Oh my god. A very well-known Pokémon spinner named Worster.
That's why I called it the Worster spinner.
Yeah, the Worster. This is why it's called, yeah, absolutely, the Worster spinner.
But the reason I healed is because the upcoming Rebrava here is a 3 and 4 range. So So I want to stay safe and actually don't want to die.
I just heal myself before this fight. So, oh, you're for life too.
Got the range. Why would you hypnosis, you idiot? Bianca AI, sponsored by Retrotato.
Can
would you psychic?
he go for... Yes, he go for a Jet. We are both in a double fight, and we expect for Retro that Mushana do Shadow Ball. There we go. And for my homes, a little Earthquake, and that's fine. I will learn probably the most broken attack of all times. Swirl Dance. Increase your attack stats by 2, so that's make your damages is double. So
Leave me alone, Bianca.
you have to, once again, you have to say yes to Bianca here to make her to leave you alone.
Bicycles.
Once again, one time I picked this rock and it's so fast, then I speak to the trainer past from the rock and the placements. It's pretty weird. Yeah. So, let's see if there is no taunt for Retro.
Detect.
And the answer is
Detect.
yes. So this is the good. I got a pretty bad fight because I get taunt first turn, but because of the detect first turn, Retro will be able to one-hit KO the main Pokemon of Yug by a simple Earthquake. So that's pretty great. Oh, legendary Pokemon! Hell yeah! It's for me. Or not.
Catch it. I dare you. Do it. It's fast. I promise. Trust me. I'm professional.
Yeah. Just throwing the Master Ball.
Regular Pokeballs are better. Do it.
Honestly, I don't know if this Pokemon I should try for backup strat is if this Pokemon learn Stretch. I think it's the case. And if it's faster to doing that instead of pick up my starter because I'm on as a real backup. That's can be, but I also have to put my Azurill in the... Yeah, I don't know. I have to try.
Don't think I'm gonna catch up by you doing that. Don't worry.
Oh. Yes, I want Max Report, please. Again. That's so crazy. Already there is no problem to, again, this trainer making cycle in the grass doesn't only have one title range, so oh, flinch, it's pretty cool.
Story time.
So it's pretty simple to choose in this gym. We always choose the right side every time. So
it's the only right side.
Yeah. By the way, earlier in the speedrun of this games, when we I did a mistakes. I really hope that will be not an issue. Scissor. Yeah, we will use the starter during the whole one. And with the starter strat, we need to go to the left at some points, so pretty interesting. Am I level 44 because of the spinner? I'm not. That's bad. That's very bad actually.
Yeah, the next fight is really annoying.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a bit off that can survive.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's very bad.
Triple battles are a great feature, by the way.
Oh my god, that's so scary. Because normally that's not normal, but in most of my run I'm level 45 in this before this fight, so I'll do a save. Because in level 44 it's definitely a range, so I have to take care. Sword dance. Nice. So, let's see for this triple fight. Oh damn, did I do that? No, that's
You
fine.
used fly.
Yeah, that's oh no. Anyway. Die Pete off, please. Thank you. Is that good or not, Drudigans? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. This fight is pretty scary because of the Pokémon in the center can survive.
Wow, wow.
Is this still here? The pedo. So, that's time to face the Drayden, gym leader. Honestly, this fight is way simpler than the last one. So most of the fight will now set up with the same strategy. We will just use Sword Dance into many attacks to one-hit KO everyone. Bam, 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 bam. What?
Oof.
What just happened? I'm not. I didn't get enough speed.
You have the wrong speed.
I've did too many steps gone. Oh,
That is pretty weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Have you checked your nature?
I should. No, I still have a female adamant. No, all is fine. I think all is fine.
104. Your level. What level are you?
I'm level
45. I'll check my speed when I hit level 45.
Oh my god, that's weird.
You're at 103, right?
Yeah.
That is really strange.
Anyway, should I re-go for the fight or not? Oh yeah, let's go for the fight once again. Anyway. Honestly, that should be a very big issue if the happiness counts in this.
Yeah, you might have to go bike to the left to get an XP or something.
Oh
to the
yeah.
mall.
Oh damn! I should do that. Anyway, I will go for a save before the runs. I don't think I will get one hit KO. Or if it's the case, that will be a big issue. I forgot to switch back. There we go. I really hope that's not that, because if it's the case, I have to go to the to explain. So yeah, this save is useless, by the way. Oh my god. We're probably a little bit tired because yeah, it's late.
Just a little bit.
Revenge. Anyway, I'm level 46 right now, so it shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Honestly, I didn't know what happens. Probably the wrong speed, yeah, that's...
But that's pretty weird, because you did outspeed the Clay's Escudrill.
Did the first Pokemon have some things to... I have to re-see the fights, that's probably... yeah, it's weird. Anyway, that's done for Drainan. It's a pretty bad fight, but... Retro is close right now with 2 fights behind us. Even a death also mean you lose half of your money, but honestly that doesn't mean anything here, because we didn't need to buy.
Okay, good.
We don't need to buy anything at this point, so
Perfect fight.
the perfect one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let me check my speed at 45. 104. Yeah, you had 103.
Yeah.
So you're probably slightly off, but that's pretty weird. You shouldn't be.
Or probably I probably another possibility is I just misclick on the rock slide, missed it, and
Now Keith.
Let's see, what is your fight?
Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I was better. But I also hit 46. It might also be because you messed up your rare candy.
Yeah, I definitely messed up my rare. Yeah, that's the things. I definitely messed up my rare candy. Because I was not. Yeah, that's exactly that. I messed up my rare candy. Normally that will not be an issue for the rest of the. Yeah, I definitely messed up my rare candy. I'm such a fool. I used it when I was close from level upping. So a big cutscene on my side. Just have to wait to see the Team Plasma making some Final Fantasy things.
I can tell you it's 55 seconds.
So apparently Drayden doesn't know that the weakness of the dragon is the ice. So he tried to destroy some ice with this tiny Axorus.
I want a tiny Axorus.
Tiny Axorus? Zinzerling, once again. So I will definitely not have any problems of IVs here, for sure, because I take a death.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense if you have the wrong IV since you outspent Escadrille on play.
So actually we enter the very last hour of the run.
We mentioned earlier that in regular Black and White, the Drayden is only the gym leader in Pokemon Black. In Pokemon White, it's Iris, but in this game, it's always Drayden because Iris will appear later.
Yeah, later during this runs.
Soon, TM.
Some shot. Rock slide. Oh, let's miss. Acrobatics. Not very effective. Rock slide second try. Here we go. Should I heal to be safe?
It's really up to
that's
you.
a good idea, I think.
You should survive, but crits are always a thing. I can confirm. I'm an expert on getting crit.
I will definitely do that. Oh damn. Wrong. Oh damn. Up. Come on. Here we go. Wrong thing with the eyes.
Good job, Bambi.
Where am I? There we go. Oh my god, double hit critical. Anyway.
Big oof.
No, heal will be not needed for sure. I'm also in a good position with my skills, so let's go.
Oh, wrong way. It's up here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Zinzolin, once again, we have to face this, the new chieftain of the Team Plasma. So let's use some Iron Head. The last Pokemon of Zinzolin is a little bit faster than us, but normally with 64 HP that's fine, if I don't get crit.
I also missed Rock Slide on this gold bat.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
We're on the same seed.
Weavile. Oh, I'm in red bar. Red bar strat. Hacking Pokemon red.
And yellow.
I'm sorry. So at this point, Drayden will give us a free heal. That's pretty useful. And also, if you don't die against Drayden like me, you have to remember to switch back your slave.
Yeah.
Because for the triple fights. During the last gyms, we have to make Excalibur the second place. So don't forget to switch back. Shadow Trial. In Pokemon Black and White speedruns, we didn't saw any Shadow Trials fights, but yeah, here we definitely have to deal with them.
Yeah, we didn't do any in regular Black White, which is kind of a shame because they have a cool theme, but just not a battle theme. They have their own entrance theme, but no unique battle theme.
From this point, it's pretty important to take care about your power points, because that will be really close for the next bag. We are in the same music actually.
I think Triagonal is really cool design.
Also the favorite, the main Pokemon of Breezen. The Breezen Man!
Breezen Man! No, that's Bertic.
Oh! It's Jaren.
Jaren. Jaren. Sizzlin turned into Drayden, what?
DNS Placer.
No, it's a pen.
So we come back here with Fly to take this tube for rushing the very last gym. Before that, we do have to deal with the Shadow Triad. Oh damn! I have to play. Wow.
I have to play video games.
I should consider. Yeah, this is a Resident Sleeper session. We have to trigger many things. This is Marlon, the very last gym leader. I mean, it's also a pretty big run killer because not a run killer, but you can lose a lot of time against him, especially because of burn.
Yeah, Scald.
To the people who perhaps don't know, burn divide your physical attack abilities by 2.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's a very big issue. You have to take a death to deal with burn, definitely. So yeah, it's definitely lose you a lot of time. That don't mean you will lose the fight, because we have revives. That's pretty useful for this fight, but of course we lose something. If we get burned, we lose something like 1 minute, perhaps more. So we should only hope that we'll not get burned by scale. But also that's a pretty cool gym with cute puzzles.
Yeah, I love this gym. Also, the theme is also really good.
By the way, I'm pretty sure this trainer is Misty from the Gen 1, because she has a Golduck.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
And the Starmine, and Golduck is one of the Pokemon that she hopes to get during the animations.
She has it in Crystal, both Golduck and Starmine.
Oh yeah, she also have a Golduck in Crystal, you're right. So this is a wrench here, and that's fine. Goodbye, Salmine. See you killing some more peoples in Pokémon Red. Okay, this Rotato, let's take care, and let's go for Marlon. All of the things can happen right now in this race because the very last section of the run, especially in the victory roads, contain a lot of spinners. So definitely. Oh damn! I totally forgot about that. I made a big mistakes.
I don't know, what did you do?
I swore dance one Pokemon too early.
Oh, big oof.
That's bad. No. I really hope I will get... oh, damn. Can I... oh yeah, I forgot about that area. Oh damn, that's very bad for me. Very bad actually. Anyway. I will flinch, definitely.
Hopefully. Bless RNG.
Bless RNG, yeah.
Wow.
Yes!
Nice.
But the problem is my PP right now.
I mean, you have the extra elixir.
Yeah. So that's... I would like to keep my extra elixir for the round, but oh my god, I got another flinch from for Raylord. So
nice.
We'll probably I will be out of Earthquake too early, but that's fine. It's probably fine.
Then just do the Remoraid trainer. You can iron hit those and they'll still die. Do it. This is the first time in a really long time we have been in the same fight.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah. By the way, to explain what happens in the leaderboard right now, Retro have a way better PB than mine. 9 minutes more optimized during the whole runs. I'm just not as experienced as him during for this run. So.
Yeah, I did a lot more runs because I really like this run as well.
I don't finish too many times.
Oh no.
Oh no, the burn.
Oh wow, really?
Oh, that's bad because he will heal right now. But
wow, wow. At least gives me a chance to fully heal Espadrille.
that's good things.
God dang it. It missed!
Oh my god, it's serious.
There we go. Wow, wow. God dang it, not again, please. Nice. Might have to take a death here if I don't get the flinch.
Flinched. No,
Dang it.
great.
Oh well.
You see what can happen if you get a good flinch in this fight. you win so many times, but because of no flinch or because of a burn you lose 2 minutes or very easily just because of RNG. So yeah. Oh damn. That's a
Ooh.
just so yeah, that's definitely down for my PPs. I don't even know how many Pokemon this guy have. I just have to watch my, honestly I should watch
and he
my
lied. Cute.
let's do things like that. That's the first time I hit this guy.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Take that.
80s toys.
You shouldn't lose PP so easily.
Oh yeah, here's a nice gate man theory. We're riding on Ludicolo's in this gym. Or Lotats or Lombres, whatever.
So there is a spinner in the water just here, but even if we hit him, that's allows us to skip an overtrainer, so we didn't have to take care about her. So yeah,
interesting movement. Don't know how I ended up here, but sure.
So I just oh my god, don't get out of me. Let's really do some. I'll probably try to save one, yeah. No, that's, I don't know. I tried to thinking what I have to do with my PP right now. That's hard to decide. But I have one extra XT, I shouldn't take care. There we go. Good. So when we face a ranger like this, he will always give you some berries. So yeah, that's also a time that we didn't have anything to do about that. Let's surf. Oh yeah, this Rotato is pretty scary because when we come here we really don't know when he's there. That depends to a lot of movement.
Basically a cycle.
Okay, here we go for not the very last fights, the very last meetings in this boat, but yeah, this is the very last section against Team Plasma right now.
Nice flinch.
So in this boat there is a password, but the password is always the same, depend of the... I don't know if it's the initial...
It's the Tepic seed.
It's a Tepic seed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't know. I knew it's about the seed of one of all seeds, but I didn't know which one this is. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Lasagna crab.
I lose the... Oh, damn. Damn, I lose the Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. I'm just lost a little bit with my notes. Lose some seconds because of that. There we go. That's fine. That's getting close. Yeah, still. So this double fight can. There is not a big trouble in this double fight, but you can also choose between Earthquake or Iron Head if you have to manage your PP correctly. So I will choose to destroy this Golbat. Oh, Aqua Tail, nice. Take the kills.
Oh yeah, funny thing for those watching. If you look at the snout on Escadrille, you're never gonna unsee it wiggling. You're gonna notice it for the rest of the run now, you're welcome.
Yeah. Level up. That was a pretty cool fight. Pretty fast, because of the Aqua Tail, the very fast Aqua Tail of my mate. So, as Rito say, we have to find the cartridge, the plasma card. Hopefully it's always the same trainer and we already know who's in charge here.
Oh.
It's too bad that he missed the range. There is also two different strategy about the PP management, depends about how many PP remains before the very last fight against Zinzolin. So we can, depends of this PP, we can go for different type of management or different type of elixir that we can use, the max or the normal one. So right now we have the card that's make the trigger of the password activated and we can go for it. And mine is 7707, even if I didn't watch. Honestly, there is not a lot of password. That's not a random generations. That's choose between a list of password possible in the games, and that's pretty funny because it's 1101, 2202, etc, 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 and also many names in the Pokemon's.
Reshiram, Zekrom, or Kyurem.
Kyurem, yeah, the three dragons of this generation.
Spoilers. It's
hard to doesn't spoil when we have Pokemon games like that without any glitch at all.
True.
Because in Pokemon Black and White there is is that a glitch? Yeah, there is one glitch that allow us to make this is a god mode in front of a wall. We can go through a wall. That's weird.
It's a stone, but yeah, same thing.
But yeah, in Pokemon Black and White there is no glitch at all. Oh, nice Equitail once again. Yeah, I will definitely miss some. I will definitely miss some PPs. That's 100% sure. And there we go for another cutscene on my side.
You're finishing it and I'm starting it.
We'll be in the same cutscene. For sure.
Maybe, I'm not really entirely sure, but...
Oh yeah, oh yeah, no, this cutscene is not so long.
It's 47 seconds.
It's also a good way to know how many times is behind us. But yeah, I did a lot of mistakes during the last few minutes, because there is the last few hours, because there's the last hours because yeah, it's a spinner or some. I don't do many optimal movements.
Under pressure. Rip.
Oh, rip. Is that kill? Ah, too bad.
Big broccoli monkey, go!
This is where I will lose sometimes, because I have to. Oh damn! Oh yeah, I will not have any PP issue anyway, because I have to go to the Pokemon Center to pick up my starters, but I also can use that to recover all of my PPs. So I'll just do that, and that, and that, and there we go. This epic music. So yeah, the plasma boats goes to another place, so we have to search for it to finally seal the plasma, to finally destroy the plasma team 1-4 over.
Yeah, once and for all.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we hope.
Never know if there's a third installment in production. Thanks, D-pad.
No, none of us eat a grass, a cloud, or an extra Pokemons in grass. That's. Oh yeah. Just here I go out and in. It's just for trigger the escape road, the escape rope triggered. That's pretty important, because we will use soon. We will use an escape rope.
Bike, please. Did I interrupt an important moment here?
Let's go. I also have to remember to learn stretch to my starter. It's also another thing. Flinch or explosion, double it.
Nice move, Mrs.
But because we are steel types, explosion is not a big issue, to be honest. That doesn't deal so many damage.
Yeah, Escadrille has an amazing typing. Especially with steel that can't get hit by poison moves, and there's pretty many types that are... Yeah, there are a lot of types that are not very effective.
Even in player versus player, steel is probably one of the best type existing actually in the game.
It's actually my favorite typing. Second is either water or bug, I'm not really sure. How about yours?
Dark. Dark is
type.
my dark type is my favorite type because I was way too I was thinking, even if I was really young, I say wow, Psy type is so powerful. I didn't know how to deal damage against Psy types. I think it's too powerful, and that was the case. And they literally include dark types to counter Psy types. So this is probably why I really like dark types. Oh damn! I have to play.
Play the video.
I have to play Pokémon.
All part of my plan. Distract him.
This double fight is kinda dangerous, and also I have to sacrifice one of my Pokémon right now. Let's hope that my starter will die soon. There we go. Rock climb. That's very good. Go Azrael.
Oh
damn. Did I make a mistake?
Both my saves dead?
Oh, I made a mistake. I made a big mistakes.
I guess both my saves are dead. Interesting.
I made a big mistakes.
Me too.
Oh,
like
damn.
at least one alive.
Oh my god, that was...
Oh god, what is the last Pokemon? Don't have any more in it. A Boda, I can also use this fight.
To take for that fight.
Oh, I'm still gonna get hit by the other fight actually. Heal PP.
Yeah, I still have my Azrael because I thinking, yeah,
Oh.
I was just, I don't know why I would like to save an earthquake. That was totally stupid.
We both messed up pretty badly.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, Combat. I have to, anyway, if I don't hit Combat, I have to destroy my Azrael. There we go. Acrobatics. Let's go for it.
We are really tight right now.
Yeah,
Like,
because of...
actually, no, I'm ahead.
You're actually ahead, I think.
Yeah, I didn't level up. Pokechamp.
That's also kill you one of your PB earlier in the month, I think, because of you. Not in this fight, but in the Driden fight just before Driden, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't kill it off, and I was an idiot and didn't realize that it would level up. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. What the heck? The strats.
Oh, yeah, wrong way too.
No, that's the
There we go.
Where am I going? I think that way. Yeah, it is. It's this one.
We have to take care about, of course, the spinner here, but they don't have a big range, to be honest. So it's pretty easy to avoid all of them. There is no RNG here.
Actually, what am I doing? Just go up here.
Ah, I think I'm ahead. Was a little bit faster. Just a little bit, to be honest. You also have to be very careful in here because of even if there is even if the trainers have a very low range, they can lose you lots of times because some of them have a lot of Pokémons. That's very close, but I still have to learn another attack to one of my Pokémons. So I will definitely lose the lead from now.
I also think I need to use my backup elixir. We'll see. Oh. Wait, what? I've never seen that before. I was going down, but before I went all the way down, I was like already down there. It's like
oh damn, this was a
visual
mistake.
glitch, I guess. Time for the counting game.
No, that was a big mistake once again. There we go. Let's continue.
I need the elixir after this.
I already elixir after.
I somehow messed up my PP. I don't know how I did it.
And it's kind of precise. We have to really be careful. It's pretty hard to do in marathon, to be honest. The correct PP management. So, by the way, even if we use a not very powerful attack against those Magneton, is of course to deal with their abilities, so die.
Yeah, and this thing just as an air balloon, which needs to get popped.
Yeah, only 2 of the Pokemon of Cold Rest doesn't have this ability. Oh man, I flinched 2 times.
Nice. Fisher.
Okay.
So I should have 1 Iron Head left. Nice. Video games.
Shift gear. So you'll probably shift gear once again. Yeah. I don't know why the Sklinklank, when it's shift gear, always shift gear 2 times. It's pretty weird.
I think I've seen it attack once when I was pretty low HP.
Metang. Why this Pokemon doesn't have levitation? we go.
So quiet in here. It's Dennis.
It's Dennis. So that's not Zinzolin, the true master. That's not that's not Corvus. That's Dennis. That's Dennis. It's again. It's him once again.
Oh yeah, Hughie's still looking for his Fizz's Purloin, and boom, there it is.
Yeah.
Finally found it.
But it scared him because it just evaluate into your leopard.
Yeah, like I feel terrible whenever I see this this section because he just freezes completely when he sees his Fizz's Purloin evolved and doesn't obey him at all. It really hits me for some reason. It must really suck.
So we finally meet the Charlotte Royale for the very last to finish them for the final time.
Happy 420.
Do 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 do. The way we have to... the very last Pokemon of this first trainer can be one hit KO by an Earthquake, but we will miss one Earthquake later if we do that. So this is why in an optimal situation with the Elixir we use 2 Iron Head at this point.
And my situation isn't optimal. I suck.
There is another way to save an Earthquake here, is to do a Sword Dance at the beginning of the fight and doing all with Iron Head.
Praise Sword Dance.
Yeah, Sword Dance is also pretty interesting to save PPs. Yeah, because we have a lot of Sword Dance.
This fight sucks.
Oh yeah, the one with the Giga Drain. Oh, me first
Yeah,
into using your own attack that's Iron Head into flinched.
Yep, all the time. Flinches all the time. 99%. Stupix, go on. Giga Drain, nice.
Yeah, Giga Drain, it's the doing a lot of damage, but yeah, that's not a flinch, so that's way better. There we go. So my turn and Giga Drain.
Nice.
So Penny Ward once again. No more Earthquake, but hopefully we don't need it. Good movement, by the way.
Thanks. And I bonk.
This section is pretty dangerous. It's pretty difficult to do with the bicycle correctly because your speed change when you do bicycles on stairs.
I am really considering taking a pee break.
Ow.
But
go for it. I will spam the dialogue between the two cutscenes.
I don't know where the nearest bathroom is. So it's fine, I'm gonna hold it in, I'm used to it. There's an upcoming two upcoming cutscenes. One is 1 minute 20, then there's 4 lines of dialogue you gotta mess through, and then there's another cutscene that's 1 minute and 6 seconds.
This is pretty rare to see a Pokemon try to kill a human in Pokemon games. That happens. That's also happened in Pokemon Crystal when Lance used an Hyper Beam to a rocket guy.
Oh yeah. And there we go. Don't even know where to put this. No reaction. Cool. I love my friends.
So remains the...
Let's spend this time nicely doing this cutscene and take a selfie.
Yeah.
Still a lot of time to go though.
Yeah, because there is these animations and there is three very big cutscenes. Because there is this one and two other ones separated by a very tiny dialogues.
I'm sure Watap enjoys this cutscene, he loves cutscenes.
Especially the cutscene of 3 minutes long. It's not 3 minutes long here, but a 3 minutes long cutscene in Pokemon X with a very sad music.
And even more in Sun Moon, Ultra Sun Moon.
Oh my god, Sun Moon.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
To people interested by the lore of Pokemons, it's explained that Reshiram and Zekrom normally should be only one dragons, and the remains body of these separated dragons is Kyurem. So this is why Kyurem is. We speak about Kyurem as a Pokemon frontier. Yeah, front. And the definition of Reshiram and Zekrom is the yin and the yang in the Pokemon lore. The reality and the ideal? No, I don't know the word in English. So yeah, Pokemon's lore in 5 generations is pretty cool. It's not something like very big like Arceus, the god of everyone, or many other things in the 5 generations, but it's still very interesting. But yeah, in speedruns that doesn't mean that
we don't care.
We don't care. Do you see this Pokemon? It's been so powerful. It's the fusion between two big legendary. How can you get enough power to deal with him?
What are we gonna do?
What we gonna do? What you gonna do?
Audience, help me! What do we do? What do we do?
What do we do?
What do we do? What do we do?
I'm scared. Look at this, so powerful.
So spooky.
And Iron Man.
There's actually a chance this Kyurem can survive the Iron Head. If it has plus defense nature and perfect IVs, I believe. But I think it only happened once during Crafted's very first run of this.
Oh. I didn't even know that's gonna happen. So it's time to Zidane. Iron Head. Zidane.
He's headbanging. He likes his own music.
Oh damn! Yeah, the Dennis music. Dennis. It's way harder to do Dennis in this.
Protect.
It's faster. Oh, protect on Sword Dance, pretty cool.
Oh, I got it twice in a row. That's bad. PP for Earthquake gonna be tight now.
Oh yeah, because of the... yeah. I still have my extra elixir, so it should be fine for me if it happens to me.
I know how to save it.
Oh, nice. I didn't know if it...
Sword Dance.
Final fight against Dennis. Dennis. Shadow Ball.
Nice.
This one is my nightmare.
Electros.
Yeah. I miss so many rock slide on it. Darpian. Dance, dance. We are not synchronized. That's bad.
Unfortunately. That's the end of Team Plasma, at least for this run.
Yeah. Toxic Rock.
Daddy, please.
That's definitely the. It's definitely. I don't know why, but it's always remind me Star Wars.
Interesting.
Yeah, because there is a you play the Princess Leia. Honestly, do you see the hair?
I never watched Star Wars.
Oh damn! I get spoilers.
Man, I want my own Shadow Triad so I can teleport everywhere. Optimal strats.
Whee! This is also why we go for this extra.
It's important that you don't get on the bike immediately here. Just run inside, because if you get on the bike immediately, then there's a tiny lag spike that wastes like a second, I think.
Once again, it's related to the music.
Exactly.
My turn to spin me right round. There we go.
Please. Please.
Oh, the spinner more.
Please. Any day now. Oof.
Bad check.
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh.
Need to talk to N first. The true speedrunner.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the true spinner because of the text.
Yeah, and one character name.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
He's been so fast.
He's been your head right round, baby, right round. Let's check.
That's what we are to catch up right now. So interesting things about the spinner. He will instantly swap, as you will see. That's weird. So even if it's Emolga, I go for Earthquake at the first turn.
Wow, didn't even know that.
And I can go for Rock Slide just after that. There we go. We're free to go. So I can go for my bicycle right now. Okay, come on. There we go. Do 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 do. My time to badge check. Most of the fights in the Victory Road need sword and setups, especially against this one. They have a lot of HP. And 8.
Wow, wow. So strong.
This door is pretty interesting design. I want to know who is the engineer.
Me, smiley face. Oh god. Close one. I don't trust this one. I should have just read them.
And when you decide to just go, turn. Yeah, this full restore was found not pretty recently, but very lately. That's pretty useful during the Elite Four.
Hey, that's my move.
So actually, because of the lucky egg, we have a lot of advance and experience. That's pretty important for the Elite Four, because even if we have a lot of experience, Elite Four remains not
One more spinner
easy.
left.
Yeah.
Please. There we go.
Care of that.
Wow.
Nice, pretty fast. Speak to me, dude. We have also to take care about the two last trainers of the Victory Road, because they can do lots of damage, and they are also need some pretty important attack like Earthquake, so it's also important for the PP management to don't mess up.
It's time, squad. I was about to say I'm actually spinnerless throughout the whole run, but then I realized that it's like the first spinner before the one who passed 3 times. Nice flinch.
And I also passed the very last spinner.
Nice. This is where I'm gonna save my Earthquake PP. Actually, I always do this in
Oh, now, where am I? Where am I?
regular runs.
I lose myself. Ah, there we go.
You can do it, I believe. There's like 2 ranges for in this fight, so I'm just gonna Sword Stance and then Iron Head everything, saving me a few PPs for Earthquake.
By the way, there remains another fight before the Elite Four. It's Hugh, once again.
Spoilers!
I forgot something important. I have to... Yeah. I will just to be sure to don't kill my run or something stupid.
Both throw and Golurk are ranges if you don't do Sword Stance. Oh hey, it's you.
Rock Tomb. No problem. Good break. I definitely have to heal. Oh yeah, he slow me, that's why. It's
Facade. Nice.
oh yeah, not bad.
Gotta works like this.
That's a good one, and let's play safe to be sure.
Luckily, Samurai doesn't have Echo Jet anymore.
Yeah. I'm always afraid when I saw this one and I say, oh damn, I don't have a lot of HP. But yeah, no more Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet is a priority attack if you didn't know, so yeah, of course that will always attack first, except if you use another priority attack.
Nice.
Earthquake.
Thunderbolt, so useful.
Oh damn, that's hurt.
Oh, missed the range.
Can I get the range, please? Oh, anyway, I will heal. I will not. I would don't to try to play. Okay, I will definitely die if he attack right now. He walk ups. Oh damn.
Oof.
Anyway. Kill me, please. Thank you.
So you can do...
There we go back.
This is the first... Actually, no, like I were the first game where you can do the Elite Four in any order. This is also the case, and
Yeah.
we do it in a specific order because of HP and AI manipulation. This one is the worst one, though, definitely.
Oh yeah, Marshall. It's also a very good idea to do a save before Marshall because the fight can going very badly in many different ways.
Also, sell, please. Crit flinch, crit flinch, crit flinch, crit flinch. Flinch, nice. So this throw is either gonna use Bulldoze or Rock Tomb, but I think it rarely goes for Bulldoze for whatever reason, so it always uses Rock Tomb, but it's basically its goal to lower your speed, then you have to switch out or take a death. Also hoping for a flinch on this one. Okay, yeah. Fine. Wow, wow. Wow, wow.
Goodbye, wow wow.
Nice. Nice. Nice flinch.
Nice. And just after that, Retro is probably 100% safe with PP because he can use... after this fight, this is the moment we can use Max Elixir and we will have enough PP till the end of the run.
Yeah, boy. Now we're fighting Grimsley. Always second. It's the third and fourth one that can vary depending on your HP.
Yeah, Grimsley is very easy. Anyway, I will do it without any save. Let's go! Let's go! We only have one slave remains.
Oh, wait,
that's
they got
a
on
bad
first
idea.
turn.
Oh, no.
Freaking love Crocodile, it's like really awesome.
Totally forgot to do things really important. Anyway, we'll do things like that. There we go, I'm safe. Nice recover. Fine.
HP is so high. That's what happens when I get the flinch, the good flinches. Okay, so I have to do Chantal now since my HP is so high. So spooky.
Spooky time.
I'm scared.
I'm also scared against this one. Can you flinch? Oh, I so can no. Yeah, I flinched.
Nice.
Nice. So I will not have to revive. That's cool. Rock slide, please. Yes. Break. 100% safe.
Don't Will-O-Wisp. Nice. Easy.
No burn. Chantel can also burn during the very first turn. That's force you to use a full heal, to spend the time to use a full heal. Hi Marshall, how are you, man?
Last rock slide coming up.
The very last rock slide of the round is for the swamp. There we go. So from this moment there is probably nothing can stop, except perhaps Axorus Earthquake crit in the very first turn, in the specific moments of the final fight. But statues, no. HP restore, max elixir, thank you.
Caitlyn is probably the biggest joke of an Elite Four member.
Yeah.
Her first Pokemon can't do any damage unless it put you to sleep with hypnosis.
Because it only have Dream Eater, but
yeah.
Dream Eater just, yeah.
And also Reflect. Oh, actually, no, not even hypnosis, it's Yawn. Is it up to Swords Dance? Yawn, that's good. Yawn again. And Dream Eater. Yep. GG.
That's done from Grimsley.
I think earlier when I was practicing this, I actually got the Yawn, put to sleep, and then used Reflect. Or it might have been Yawn Reflect.
I never add something else except Yawn against Caitlyn. So if she reflects, we have to full heal.
Yeah. Now we don't have to full heal. We have to heal with the Hyper Potion on the third turn, and then full heal. Like, we don't care about the actual Reflect because it's still gonna kill with +4.
So burn or not on my side. Let's see. Nope, no burn.
Nice. I wonder who the champion is.
Here it comes from my very last rock slide too.
It's Iris.
Oh yeah, Source Bliss. It's Iris. It's her with a different skins, by the way. Oh, missed. But Shadow Ball is not very effective. Miss once again, 2 times. 3-time miss. Oh my god.
Oh, the classic Ætienne rock slide lock.
Oh my god, that's the second time it happens to me.
Nice.
Wow.
I mean, it's nice with that it's kind of cool. I don't know. And now the second best champion theme out there. This Hydreigon is a big troll. It's either gonna go for Flamethrower or Surf, and it always goes for Flamethrower. Because why not? Why wouldn't it? Surf, okay, nice. Thanks.
Nice.
Crit just for good measure.
Here we come, Exos.
The only way I can die is to a crit, and it's even pretty unlikely to actually attack. It's just gonna use Dragon Dance. Oh yeah, Focus Sash. Flinch! I'll take that. GG!
Nice. GG, Retro. You win. There is nothing... This typically in the end of the run after this goes. It's only spamming. Yeah, I did too many mistakes during the rest of the run after Drill Burrow.
I don't even think I have time for Cynthia %. Our estimate is 335.
335 your estimate is? Oh damn. Am I overestimate? Oh, perhaps yes.
I don't think so.
Because I said the estimation was 340. Oh yeah, but there is 5 minutes because of the. Yeah,
I wouldn't have done it anyway because I think a lot of people here wants to sleep.
Anyway, for the next time we see this run in the perhaps in the marathon, because I think I'm also ready to continue to resubmit this run for the next ESA if we have the opportunity to doing that.
I'm still really happy we got to do this run, so
yeah.
shout out to Speed Gaming for allowing us to do this.
Thank you a lot of Speed Gamings too.
We got pretty sad when this got rejected, but
yeah.
Now we actually got to do it.
Honestly, there was a lot of submissions, a lot of people here at ESA Summer. So that's also meaning lots of runs was rejected. That was the case of Pokémon White 2 races. But
my time is coming up, by the way, when the
yeah.
screen turns completely black. I'm gonna say now when it happens. Wow. I mean, I clearly won because I had Psyduck. In-game time, 4:18. Cool. And time.
GG Retro.
Easy mode unlocked. So now we're doing easy mode, right?
There is also a run, as we said, of the challenge mode, but there is only 3 runners, I think, because we need a Black 2 cartridge completed. I will. So let's see what happens to my Exorus. We'll begin with an Ironhead. Expected we have a flinched. The worst possible things is an Earthquake. Oh! So I will not lose my...
No, you're good.
That's fine, because it will full restore here. So even if I die here, there is a pretty funny strat to do. I will switch to my Azurill, do tail sweeps, and do tail sweeps immediate. Oh, I just have to take care to don't mess up it. Yeah, do tail sweeps. Iris will full restore, and after that I max repel. So
Max repel.
Max revive. I mean, so I always messed up this with those two things
That
because
is a nice strat, using a max repel in the middle of the fight and then just shush, be gone.
level 74, 5 because I hit the spinner during the. This is the mark that you hit a spinner during the victory road. Level 70, 75.
I mean, I wouldn't have won anyway. Oh, I even got close.
No,
Pretty sure.
you should probably run because I missed many rock slides and my marshal was pretty bad.
Mm.
So yeah.
And I also hit one spinner only. And also, that terrible OG that I got. I can't believe that I actually made a comeback. I was so salty when it happened.
Yeah, that's honestly, I also did lots of mistakes during this run. There is no very big Resident Sleeper part like Pokemon Black and White.
The Plasma Frigate is kind of a Resident Sleeper, I would say.
A little bit, yeah. But I did too many mistakes during this run, especially for the PP management and stuff. So
at least you're under below estimate.
Yeah.
By like a minute. Probably like actually 30 seconds or so.
Less than a minute. That's pretty fine. Look at the level of my Pokemons.
21.
21. But that's probably the things that's destroy my this level 12.
12 by the way. This just means that the girls are like the winners. The girl won at ESA Winter with Black, and the girl won.
And time for me.
40 seconds below estimate.
40 seconds? Nice. We can stop the timer because both of us are finished. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we can show this run, even if it's not. It wasn't a good run for both of us. We did many mistakes, but as we said, it's pretty late, and we organize that in something like to cover the things that this one was rejected from the ESA summer, and also shoutouts to the other runner of the categories, member of the Discord of the Pokemon 5 speedruns, so Squagogo, Simply Cosmo, Crafted, and all of the...
Worcester also contributed.
Yeah, Worcester also.
Generally, shoutouts to the Pokemon speedrunning community.
Yeah,
if you want to get into the Pokemon speedruns yourself, then we have a Discord. Just go find it at any Pokemon game and then go into the forums and look at the sticky at the top. It has a Discord link. Yeah. And we have a channel for every single game, so if you want to learn a run, just go in there, ask questions, and everybody in there is more than happy to help.
Yeah. Honestly, if you want to learn Pokemon White 2, it's probably preferable to begin with Pokemon Black and White. It's way easier, and after that, when you are used with RNG manipulation, especially for the starter, you can go for Pokemon Black and White 2 and learn more specific things. So we're probably out. We have to sleep.
Yep.
We have to sleep.
Love this image, by the way.
Yeah, and the guy of the 5 generation. So we are probably out right now. And once again, thank you. And thank you to all public, Wartab, and the other guys. We can have a night right now. Bye.